Hi there, now I welcome you to this Zen presentation. Today we're going to learn how to create a Zen presentation. And what is it? What is it about? What is Zen presentation? We're going to learn that Zen design from the book Presentation Zen, Simple Ideas on Presentation Design and Delivery Second Edition. This information is taken by this information. Okay, what is design? This chapter is all about simplicity over complexities, clear, direct, subjectively, essentially, minimal, to the point, verbal and visual clarity when making a presentation. If you want to call your audience attention, you need to follow these tips to create a Zen presentation. Okay, here we have some names, in, like, for example, Kanso. Beauty and visual elegance are achieved by the elimination of needless elements. And Shizen said Shizen prevents the use of complex design, and over refinement. Restraint is where the beauty is found with simple design. The simplicity is the key point in this presentation, this Zen presentation. Shibumi is an elegant simplicity and articulate brevity, which means less is more and not overload presentation. Sometimes we think like, oh, I need to mention this in my presentation, so I add information, I add a lot of pictures. No, the key point here is like in the complex, less is more. So it is like interesting because sometimes we want to add more information or too much information, and the key point is like less information is more. The Zen aesthetic key points. Okay, in summary, it is simplicity, subtlety, elegance, suggestive rather than descriptive or obvious, naturalness and not forced, empty space is okay, stillness, tranquility, eliminating the non-sexual. So these are the key points to create your presentation. Wabi-sabi comes from Japan. It is a part of the Zen principles such as purity, tranquility, respect for nature, and the desire to live in harmony. It transcends imperfection. As you can see, the presentation that I'm using, that I'm showing, it's simple. It contains the main information, and you can relax your eyes while you are reading. Here we have more principles like poverty or lacking material wealth in all its possessions, yet loneliness or solitude. So here, as you can see, I have some key points, keywords, and I don't have a lot of information. The 7 interconnected design principles that are fundamental to good slide design. Here we have 7 tips or 7 steps that you can follow, like signal to noise ratio, picture superiority effect, empty space, contrast, repetition, alignment, and proximity. So, what is signal to noise ratio? Less is more. Omit non-essential elements and backgrounds together with information like images, icons, data, etc. Like, look at these pictures. The first one is too much. The second one is relaxed. You see the difference? And your eyes can just focus on one thing. So that's the main point here. Bullet points, if you are presenting and you got listeners, it's not necessary to abuse and implement the bullets on the slides. Just keywords must be added. Sometimes images are more important than information. Like here, the same. Look at the background of this slide. It's full of colors. The letters, I can't read the letters, so be careful with that. When you're creating your Zen presentation, you need to choose the right colors, the background. Like here, look at the second slide. Okay, it's the same topic, but I'm just showing the big butterfly, and you can see the background. You can read the name, so it's necessary to follow these steps and take into account these rules, because if you want to transmit information for your audience attention, you can create a Zen presentation. The 177 rule. A presentation with lots of bullets is not a good made presentation. Take into consideration the next tips. Have only one main idea per slide. Insert only 7 lines of text maximum. This is like the 7 per 7. 7 rules, 7 lines, 7 words. Use only 7 words per line. Ask yourself this question: does this work? So when you are creating, is this a good advice? Is this visual element effective? If necessary, and only 7 bullet points, like this given example. So you need to follow the 7 steps. You need to keep balance in your presentation. The rule of thirds: include on a slide an image, a title, and a background, in order to have three different elements in each slide, like background, image, words. 3 elements. Then, adding good images. Be careful with the pixels of your images. Sometimes when you are looking for some pictures and you add into your presentation, you think like, oh, it's great. But when you are presenting in a projector, for example, the image is not clear. So be careful with that. Avoid adding pictures with watermarks or with low resolution. That's important too. Look deep into nature, and then this is an example. This is just a phrase. It could be a title like look deep. But adding quotes and images help a lot in order to follow the right structure. So this is like I have a picture, I have text, and look at the letters. They have a background. If my background, my general background is too saturated, I can add a background just for the letters. Create bilingual visuals. So you can create bilingual visuals like here. As you can see, I have it in English and I have it in Korean. So you can combine these 2 aspects. And if you want to add faces, there is a power of faces. Not adding people's faces help others to understand the message. It has to be related to the topic or context that the presenter is going to talk about. So, for example, here, let's take care of our planet. That's the presentation. So I add a face like it's related to the topic. We can combine all the examples above, like bilingual. Contrast: when creating a presentation, it's important to create the right contrast with colors and pictures. So here we're going to find some suggestions. Creative limits, add elements that support your work. Remember, less is more. So you can check out this Zen presentation and keep learning about it, and try to create your own Zen presentation, adding multimedia like images, text, or videos. So it is free. You can explore your creativity. So now it's your turn to create a Zen presentation. Thanks for watching.